3 months old is so exciting because I feel like it's finally when you start to get to see what your baby's face is going to look like in the future. In this video, I am going to cover all of the developmental milestones you should be looking for in your infant that is 3 months old. If you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Ginny. I am a certified teacher, doctoral student, and mom of 2 girls, Alice, who is my toddler, and Mina, who is my 4-month-old. And in this video, I'm going to actually show you, based on the Ages and Stages Questionnaire, different things you should be looking for that your baby should be able to do or should be working on being able to do. The Ages and Stages Questionnaire is used by hospitals, state programs, and pediatricians' offices to measure a child's growth. This is something that was actually used by the state program here in Georgia when my NICU baby was born, and I found it very helpful to track exactly developmentally what I should be looking for. So the Ages and Stages Questionnaire is broken into 5 key components: communication, gross motor, fine motor, personal social, and problem solving. So let's go ahead and start with the first section, which is communication. In terms of communication, you should be looking for your baby starting to laugh. So do whatever you need to do to see if you can get that smile and try to crack a laugh. Sometimes it's a lot of fun to see what you can do to make them laugh, and sometimes really silly things makes them laugh.
Mina! Peekaboo! Peekaboo!
So I know for me, it does not take too much to get Mina to laugh, but my first child, Alice, she wanted me to really put on a show. So get silly, get funny, and see what you can do to make your little one laugh. Something else that you're going to be looking for this month is that your baby smiles when they see you. They should be excited to see you and happy to see you. So you're going to be looking for whether or not your baby will smile when they see you. You can always make this a game and play peekaboo with it, and also work on that skill of laughing. I know for Mina, she really likes peekaboo, especially when you're really animated and you go boo right after. She thinks that's very funny. But she also smiles once she sees me once I've been out of sight.
Mina! Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Hi, Muffin! Peekaboo!
So practice going out of sight, coming back in sight, and seeing if your little one will smile at you. The second section that we're going to talk about is gross motor skills that you're looking for. In terms of gross motor skills, one of the best things you can do for your little one is do lots of tummy time. And specifically for tummy time, you're looking for your little one being able to hold their head up off of the ground and hold it steady. So that means no drops like that, no wobbles. You're looking for them to be able to kind of hold their head steady for a solid 15 seconds or so.
Good job, Mina.
Now it may take some time for them to work up to this, but that's the whole beauty of tummy time. If your little one does not like tummy time, you can always hold them upright on your chest and let them balance their head and look around while you're holding them on your chest. That does count too. The other gross motor skill you're looking for is if you hold your baby in a sitting position, if your baby is able to hold their head steady or fairly steady. So what I'll usually do is I will put Mina in my lap and I will hold on to her chest, because obviously you're not expecting them to be able to sit straight upright right now. You're really just seeing if they can keep their head steady. Hold on to them, let them sit in your lap and look around and notice whether or not they are holding their head steady. The next thing you're going to look for is our fine motor skills. So one of the things you're going to look for in fine motor skills is if you are holding them steady in your lap, that your little one should be reaching in front of them to try to grab a toy. It's okay if they don't actually connect their hand with the toy, but you're looking to see that they're actually reaching for the toy that's out in front of them.
Mina. Can we do this? Which one? Good job! Yeah, you got it. You got it, Mina.
Another fine motor skill you're going to be looking for is whether or not your baby can at least briefly wave a toy around that you put in their hand. So something that I'll usually do is I'll put something like a small rattle in Mina's hand and watch her wave it around. Now, they may not hold it for very long, but that's okay as long as they are able to grip it and hold it briefly. That's what you're looking for. Here, Mina. The next skills section that you're going to be looking for is actually problem solving. For problem solving, one of the first things that you're going to look for with your little one is being able to track a toy. Now you're going to want to see if they can track a toy not only side to side, but also up and down. So they may not master this yet, but it's something that you can practice doing with your little one. Hold a toy or something interesting out in front of them, move it very slowly from side to side, about 8 to 10 inches from their face, and then up and down 8 to 10 inches from their face, and see if they can track the toy with their eyes. Try this side, how about that? The second problem solving skill that you're going to want to work on is your little one batting at a toy or reaching out at a toy that is above them when they're lying on their back. So again, that mat time is really important. Put them down on the mat, put something interesting above them, and see if they can make eye contact with it and bat at it. And if it's something that has not been mastered by your little one yet, that is completely okay. These are things you should be working on, and if they're not mastered by the end of 4 months, then it may be something you might want to consider talking to your pediatrician about, but these are just activities that you can work on to make sure your child is set up for success. The last section is personal social skills, and you're looking for 2 main personal social skills to work on. And the first one is actually smiling at themselves in a mirror. So one of the ways you can practice this is by regularly letting your little one look into a mirror. For me, I'll hold Mina up in front of our bathroom mirror and let her take a look at herself and myself. And I have that integrated into our day every day, so she has that exposure to seeing another face. Something else that you could do is put her down on the mat or just a blanket on the floor and put a mirror in front of your baby and let them look at their reflection that way. So that's another way that you can kind of integrate ways to make tummy time interesting too. If your little one hates tummy time, put that mirror down and you're working on 2 different skills at once. Something else that you're going to be looking for, but not necessarily something you can practice, but I did want to mention it, is that your little one anticipates feeding when you are ready to feed them. So if you are breastfeeding, if they kind of know when their face is near the breast that they're about to eat, or if a bottle is near their mouth, that they understand that they're about to be fed. Maybe they would open their mouth, or they would turn their head towards the food. Whatever it is, you're looking for your baby being able to anticipate being fed. So those are kind of the major skills that you're looking for your 3-month-old. The nice thing is with the Ages and Stages Questionnaire, 3 and 4 months is combined. So this month is really a month for you to work on skills with your child that I've mentioned, and don't sweat yet if they're not all mastered. It's okay, you have a whole nother month to do it. So these are some ideas for things you can look for to make sure your little one is on track, and I hope it's very helpful for you. If you have a 2-month-old or a toddler, I also have a whole series of developmental milestone videos that I'll put up at the top that I encourage you to check out if you'd like to. I hope you will continue watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.